I hope you guys aren't too disappointed. This is gonna be our last stream for this game. Let's just say, well, I'm not able to keep up with some of this stuff too. There's always end up being new strategies, new players, or at least who kind of quickly pick up. And knowing how this game tend to be very competitive in nature, I think I'm better off now. Just playing and doing the story of these games versus going into kill deep in the middle of these things too. Mainly the fact that it's from last stream last week, I was so salty. I was trying to look for an excuse why I'm losing this much, But we did had a few wins, but some of these losses felt like trying to climb a hurdle on a mountain. But yeah, I don't know. Probably just bad luck on my end, or just strategies I should have seen before, or I should actually think a little bit more closely than just rushing in. So I don't think there's again any rigging on the game's part, because I know is you've been set with a disadvantage. And the thing is, if you actually overcome the disadvantage, then it wouldn't be rigging at all, too. But again, I do think this game's fine. Probably needs to be fine-tuned a little bit, maybe. And well, just wish there were a way to kind of tier points while going on the casual route versus having to be always on rank all the time too, because that's probably my only complaint. Because if you want to at least train Pokemon on here, and those who may not have played both the original games, or at least the games that were out during this time, Scarlet Vines, Legend ZA, or Sword and Shield to that extent. I do think it's a little bit if you just try to depth the middle slowly or completely, and then you might even see some promise, but not every meta is concrete, and some people will try to take the easier route with a lot of these things, but then again, it usually depends on you, when you try to test the waters of the competitive game. Maybe it's something you can get into, or is it just you're more or is it just a little bit more of having, well, I think this game has its own competitive meta compared to what Scarlet Vine have, which still has this terrestrialization, because that is a completely different meta. And who knows, I might take a look back once the other gimmicks I have up here, give it a try and see how far we can go. Plus, also wondering how this game will go far, if they do the right steps, at least maybe make some changes. Even that's kind of make the game a reason to come back to, versus having to kind of well, from thinking from a standpoint of someone who may not play the main games, but decided to come back for champions. Yeah, this could be a hard choice to say. If you've been playing the games until this point, you should be pretty good at saying all you have to do is just adjust their stats, the movesets, natures, all that stuff, and hopefully you make it a solid team. You may have to adjust along the way, but it might be a good idea to play this stuff. But the other hand, you probably now have to work a lot just to get a solid team sets in a way. And this game is trying to. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on. I don't think you guys can hear that. I don't know what the filter is. No, I'm doing that. Yeah, I can figure out how the other thing works. It's like trying to coerce you to buy it, but then again, it's optional in a way. So it's either or, you know. If you think you can be able to go through the game, go ahead. But if not, that's alright, you know. Not everything is for everyone. And for me, it's also not for me as well. And that's pretty alright, to be honest, you know. I'm not as like super competitive or anything. I would like to try to make myself like on the competitive scene, but it's kind of hard if with my style of buying or playing the game in a way. And what it takes, but have hard time showing it in a way, or at least have hard time proving it too. But some things are like, in a way, some things are just alright, you know? Anyway, this could be our last session. If we hit Masters, that's alright. That's pretty good. If not, that's alright. Not everything had to be, like, certain, and with I had to make this point or that. I won't just say because, well, again, when it comes to meta, it's always changing to the what's, you know, lasting the longest. And well, some things are always hard to keep up. Anyway. Now, I had test this team a little while back. This is gonna be the singles team, or no, this is the doubles team, and this is the singles team. All with one thing in common. But I'll give it a try a little bit, see how it works. So basically, it's like need to kind of like if I need to like set up a little bit, slow down the opponent as best I can, maybe do some trickery a little bit, and anything that can outspeed some of the bigger threats. Which, if we do have get a chance, we could also try sweep. This uses the power of the sun on our side, though it would be bad on Rotom's side, but we always have no ways to do that, you know. And I do got Venusaur its own Mega Stone just in case we can't use the power of Sun this time. And most of these Pokemon have Protect because it is now like super essential in a way. I'm not sure I get this one Protect just in case. I've been thinking about it, but I think I want to at least have some versatility on it too. But then again, we got Garchomp and Whimsicott for potential dragons. And crazy in fact, now I'm actually not on this now. Maybe I just Weather Ball just in case of Guard. And Doran Protect. Just to kind of like if I suspect a coming attack or Charizard. Yeah, it's a little less versatile a little bit. Plus, if we don't have our weather, we can always use the opponent's weather anyway. So a little bit of stuff too. Also, I think this is my other doubles team as well. Just in case the other one doesn't work. And this is the rain one as well. I do have a crocodile just in case for intimidates. It's kind of like another way I can use instead of using Incineroar. I had Dragon Knight to use like Thunder and Hurricane along with the Rain with Pelipper, and with Ultradon, I might even do some stuff as well. And for at least Fake Out and anything, it'd be Lopunny. No, have a Mega Evolve and pretty much maybe do some little bit stuff. And I decided no, put a Basculegion out here. Didn't give it a choice comp because I at least wanted to be free to to do this and that. And if we end up coming down to our last fight, it might be helpful in a way, or at least if our two teammates are down, at least has someone to at least use that last respect to kind of, I would say, chip away some big damage in a way. Or at least I hope is too. So that's usually depends how far I can get. So it's not 100% sure. And test most of this stuff out. Oh. Okay. So again, it is not gonna be like Humber's chest sword. This I'm expecting like this probably might fall a little bit as soon as we go. If we end the game, get really as much, I mean, yeah, it usually depends on that too. But I'm not gonna fraternize too much. Hmm. Alright, I hope this work out too. Just Primarina. Then should I go for the attack or just go? I mean, they kind of fell for it. I know Zara's not gonna do anything now. I guess I should have seen that coming. I have a feeling we may have a difficult fight. I see everything I always had a major counter to against it too. Or again, this is like all meta picks. I don't think I won't be doing anything on this one too. And I'm going around coverage pretty soon. I was really hoping for like for a freeze there too. I think that's a crit. Or not. So we're kinda got screwed with this. Not really screwed, just like I don't think that has strong counters against that premium. Well, I do, but I really don't know it has a psychic as well. I already thought I can at least do some trickery. It's a destroy perfect win at this point. Eh, really dodged it burning it though. Now that could really help me with some chipping damage. But I already didn't really think of it. So that was kind of like a bad decision on my part. Yeah. At least the game doesn't force you to go back to another tier if you're out points on that tier. But I'm not gonna go raging on that session in a way. Oh, I said fighting, maybe. No, I said fire. So most likely we might want to take control of the battlefield as well. It's gonna be real tough too, just to get around this. I suspect that you're trying to keep the out. I don't know if you have ability to negate sleep. But I might as well try it. I don't think you might survive this though. I don't have anyone that can at least dodge your thing too. Maybe it's a good time to switch out just in case. Crap. That I didn't see. I think you're out. So much in that point too. And he's dropped the Blizzard. Someone used this a lot on me, and now it's not working for me either. I guess just survive this, maybe? I might pull it around. Alright, sure I was going to hit a little hard bit, but not as much. Any chance you got Sucker Punch? And I gotta lose my boost because of this. We might have a chance to pull it around though. Though Arsha might hit a lot at this point. Maybe try to strike it. Yeah, that. See who's the fastest too. Just 2 Dragon Darts to you, and we're good. Damn! I already thought it's over until we end up pulling around. Oh, this is crazy, man. I'm gonna see some shenanigans. There's always shenanigans. Oh yeah. So they already got the Kangaskhan on that. Unless they fell for it. Oh, with Parental Bond, they can't use it. I just could predict that too. Nah. That camera puts protect on everything. Hey, are you sure you know what you're doing? Or are you just messing with me at this point? At least I got Icy Wind, at least slow them down a little bit. Oh, I'm counting on that too. Oh, you don't have Fire Herb. I'm destroying Bill and Malice. Great. No status at this point. I love this illusion effect too. At least you're trying to give an extra point on mind games at this point. But I expect you be faster. So we're gonna try to slow you down. Oh, saved by the White Herb. To think we survived that. Alright. Alright. I won't be complaining here. The classics. Just gotta love them. One of you benefits from the sand too. Let me do some trickery again. I don't know which one will end up being obvious the most. Alright, let's just go. I think I need to put Miracle on Mila though. I'll imagine tell me that too. Maybe bad if we let you speed up though. Actually. I didn't think it might be a bad play here. You found out who this Pokemon technically is, and yet you're going this game, man. Are you gonna at least switch out? Or smell Shell Smash? Yeah, I'm sure that they got some beginner. They got lucky. That's kind of impressive we got lucky though. Yeah. And it says you were using Omega. You're getting lucky. I know this guy was bulk enough to survive that too. Unless he got someone slower than Mila here. He might do this. If we get lucky. Nope. Figures. Go for the flare bits and hope for a one-hit knockout. Oh, all good. Always not at least like raising my confidence at this point. You know how these games are.
They'll get you back up when you're at your loss and do all over again, you know? Especially with gacha games, you know? Once you get like the Barret character and you feel like, you know what? I feel lucky. I'm gonna get the other one. And you're back where you started. Being unlucky.
Alright. The only counter, well, the only counter for Primarina is Rose Ring. I mean, you have to buck her down as much as we can. I always know the hit Paladin strat. So you know the smell of the game. Okay, let's say he knows my strat too. No, he doesn't know my strat. As long as that thing doesn't wake up on the next turn, we should be good. Oh, but I'm a big mouth, man. No way we bring Charizard back here, too. I pretty much have to face this thing now with Roserade. Then again, if I do stand up with Charizard, they will know it's a Zoroark. At least I got Shadow Ball for you. Alright. Can't believe I Rose outsped a Scizor at this point. One turn wake ups, man. We're gonna rely on that too. I wonder if I can at least try to get back some health back. Unless it just gonna bullet punch spam. I think I left myself open for that. Nope, I think I got myself the opening. Ah, you think I'm gonna do it again? Would that actually put me out of the range as well? Oh, you just player billets. I'm gonna try to cut your attack off. Try to finish you. No. Spamming bullet punch. There's barely anything I can do about that. Nah, that was so close, you know. Probably just try to stay healing a little bit too. You know what they say, like I said before too, to boost your confidence, only to put you down. Ugh, excuse me. This one too. I'm always gonna suspect McGinnis might go in. Can do anything grass types too. Again, if I do get a good effective, I don't know, I might. Just might. Of course, I end up being Cleavor. That felt deja vu. Deja vu. Bang. Oh. This one has facade or something. He may have had facade. Station. That's still on from the other match because they were just using only how they gonna actually, but they could have McGinnis on the side. I probably need to spot that out. Yeah, probably anything will work against it though. Oh, there's a pincer. Whew. Alright, that's good, or at least it's effective team. Just gotta watch out for the biggest counters out there. And Brian got use that counter against me most of the time too. You probably had magic bounce too. Don't really have most effective way, but I do think I can outspeed most of your Pokemon with Roserade. You took a few hits from a Garchomp, so you got something good on you. But is that Clefairy start buffing, then we at least have a way to counter that. And just in case for Charizard X, we'll speak about old Dragapult. Alright. I'll go at least they'll probably think I'll just jump in and go for the Sleep Power, but really I'm just gonna go for the attack. Maybe you need to at least hit a Sludge Bomb in this too, because we don't really have good effective counters if it Mega Evolves. At least it's got poison. I mean, it probably won't be able to do anything with its poison and about to be knocked out. I'm fine it didn't say kill and just only knocked out. I mean, this is like putting out superpower pets in boxing match. No deathmatch needed. I'll put you to sleep too. Since you just pretty much outright let yourself open. There's a possibility you may have like Fire Fang just in case. It could be a bulky set. Yeah, strange set for a Garchomp. We got a different red coming in. I was really hoping you just go Rock Tomb for the next Pokemon. I think I can deal with this one, maybe. Let's see how much I already be outsped. Ugh, don't think I can outspit it. It's gonna be more of a luck and a draw if we recover well. Nope. Really hoping I can do that too. I think we're good. At least he didn't want to try to fight out a little bit. You don't know he might survive the next attack. Again, if he does survive, then I just have to do enough finish off. Oh, I got an interesting set here. Mm. That's almost feel obvious I might do. They expect me to do. Sleep out as usual, maybe? I don't know. Oh man.
Neighbors on the prowl, man. They're real loud today. Yep, looks like I might have to cut your power a little bit. And I'll probably get exposed quickly like this, too. Didn't think that Bastion Legends outrun a fox. A fish outrun a fox, that's something. Oh, I think they know what I'm about to do. I can see it, I could definitely see it. I'll trail it on. I might go for Stealth Rocks at this point. They also expect me to switch out too. Hmm.
I probably need to. Oh no, I don't know if I can outspeed Gardevoir at this point. But I think I need to kind of prepare that other Pokemon as well. I have a feeling. Got two Pokemon that's weak to Ghost. Last respects, man. They're doing that a lot too. Let's at least heal up every attack they have. Ugh. Then probably this is Choice Scarf. I can only that. Actually, that's the only thing that could happen at this point. Choice Scarf. So I have to keep, playing mind games at this point. At this point, hopefully I'm actually doing it right, though. Problem is that Volcarona, though. I mean, I'm gonna just knock out whatever you have. Because I really don't have a counter against you since you got one now. Look at Sash. There's a possibility I could just not. I'll heal you. Keep running out of options. Like Sparker pretty much have a lot of stuff too. Unless I have a chance for a miss, I can go for a counterattack. Or I could just heal up and do it all over again. Chance ER is fake out. Yep. You might expect a switch out too. Oh, I just gotta keep healing, huh? Once my ankle, well, pretty much at the time that Encore out. But that means they won't even be able to take me down. I just remember what I should have done. I just don't want to be completely reckless in this, too. Oh, nice to save me, too. It's gonna be an outrage all the way, too. Oh. I already thought they would take a chance on it. Unless they don't have outrage. Alright, at least we're kind of out of it, but again, this could be like a up and down situation too. I don't know. there's gonna be a team that will benefit most of this too. But if you manage out speed, it'll be good. Or at least be able to take a hit and kind of at least recuperate out. If you Mega Evolve, I'll just hope we hit big. Though if I end up posing on, we'll be able to put you to sleep. Damn. And then I thought we could trust in making us bulk. Raging. But when in doubt, outrage. Oh, and so they can actually outdo it too. Oh, wow. Due to fatigue. Alright, I might have to take this a chance. And try for I hope for the best at this point. Hope that they hit themselves. So pretty much I'm banging on this too. Nope. Well, give me that chance too. Scarf and Outrage. I guess that's a your way to win. I can never predict what they're gonna do. It's kind of expecting to get smart hand, you know, all this stuff. All right. Okay. I really hope he can switch out. Yeah, I could have just set a little bit. Wait, your team's gonna get drowsy. I think I can make a recovery out of this too. No, no. It's like gambling, man. Guess no effective trump cards, huh? Yeah, up and down, up and down. I think I suspect the worst at this point. Unless they want to try stuff for turn one. No. Yeah, at least I did things right a little bit. Didn't here be slower than Cleavor. You might go for no one again. Feels like it's always Dragonite here and there. Well, maybe not here and there. But it's pretty much gonna try to survive at least a Ice Beam. So you have Roosters well, huh? Ugh, kind of suss me out on that too. Not technically all I'm gonna do is gonna do anything well. Guess I should save it. Hmm. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I'm just not sure if they're gonna switch out just to kind of stall me. I mean, they probably will stall me anyway. Now, I won't actually put in their. Um, I don't know. I really doesn't want to try to play smart too, or try to be, frustrating enough. This Boeing can't be paralyzed too. Oh, you got a King's Rock, huh? Oh wait, because of Dark Pulse. Yeah, you're down now. Right, Dark types. I already messed up. Oh, times I messed something up. But because I didn't back check. Guess we're doing this now. This feels so dirty to do it too. He was really hoping on that flinching too. And yeah, this is the most dirty thing I have ever done at this point. Let me see who has next. As long as this one doesn't wake up turn one, we'd be good. As long as they don't wake up, we should be good. Good. Just Dragon Claw it, and victory will be ours. No need to go overboard with Flare Blitz. Yeah, I might get that speed boost when I need. This could be tricky. And we may out. It definitely leaves me out a little bit. Alright. Let me jump out of singles a little bit now. I'll admit we're kind of like, felt like we're going up and down at this point, and I best to kind of jump out for now. And I will, well, dang it. I don't think we'll be able to, or at least be able to. Or at least be able to, break through some of the ranks here. The game is gonna give us a pushback when we can too. So, nothing much I can really do about it at this point. Especially just gonna go up and down, up and down, and I don't want to be in a loop all day. Would they go for something? Alright. I understand doing a little better on performance in a way. Not complaining anything, nothing to like, get fit about, Since I'm good, I really don't expect to rise any ranks today or later on after that matter too. I'm just gonna at least do my best, and I hope I can be commended for just doing my best at this point. I really don't need to impress anyone at this point. Just show I can actually make it out. I'm just hoping we can do the right strategies and, Oh yeah, you might go down on the sandstorm hit. But at least you get Tailwind up. And I fell for it. Did you just put Protect on every Pokemon at this point? I already know that Tyrant's gonna be doing anything deadly, but you might not be able to do anything at this point, but I can technically can. Jeez, save yourself for another day. You have had nice habit of outspeeding Charizards before. This could be your Mega. They were young doing that too. Hmm. Nothing we can do until we get rid of that Altaria. I had a feeling it made Mega evolve. There he is. I am bad Vine here. I'm just saying I'm always get cornered with these type of these things as well. Or needs to try and hold on for the wind attack too. It'll be easy to do. I don't know how much it will do on earthquake damage. I should protect. Didn't think they have fake out. I don't really think they actually have fake out. Like, what's again? They were just trying to stall me out. Ugh. My doubles thing, it may not work at this point. And that's probably not power, so it made this worse for me. Yes, but this is all I can do now. You funny. Yeah, it's just a game though. And they're always someone better than you anyway. Even though it's not gonna be me. I wish they'd be a little bit more forgiving if you're on a losing streak though. And you gotta really be harsh on you too. Shoot. This is gonna make fun. I might go try for a flinch here too. Oof. Oh, just watch. Just watch. Yep. Seems it feels every time too. I feel like, dude, if I'm being read this point, Oh, dang, I keep forgetting all those protects people like to pull up. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just Sludge Bomb that's trying to at least survive a little bit. I could tell from Deep Tech from last time I learned. Aha! Still games with that last respects. I didn't remember when they outside the other team though. Really, it does feel like we're in like a deadlock loop in a way. It's kind of funny. Every time I try to go competitive, it's always like it's just stuck in the fire pan at this point. Then that's a good analogy for anything at this point. But what can you do? You know. Like literally, what can you take and do at this point? I don't even know is I need to adapt to a certain meta or what Pokemon technically need for this point too. You could see coaching in a way. I don't think I updates on the Mega Malls in a way. Okay. You really thinking they'll take the bigger threat out, right? Ugh. Almost like I'm being read to 24/7 a little bit, but again, I don't know that I'm just too obvious. At this point, I don't think I actually can win this if I didn't play right. I'm just worried where I'm gonna be in somebody's clip too. And that'd be a shame too. Yeah, you beat me, so what? But then again, I could technically waste your time. Nah, in this position, you know? And you're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm not gonna waste a little of your time anyway. Should have figured they will go after Whimsicott, but I can't really think if they're going for the bigger threat or the obvious one. Hi. Really don't know if I'm really good at this whole meta stuff. Because, again, it's not really a surefire a way to get everything to get wins in a way. And what might work for someone else may not work for you too. That's also another thing too. A lot of uncertainty what to do here. So, Easy not to fight about it too much about it. Wish I could at least change my name a little bit. Maybe it'd be easier not to see them with literally going on Twitch or YouTube looking for opponents they're fine. Who do that? Like, who actually legitimately actually goes like street sniping people to say, haha, I beat you? That's kind of sad though. Because I'm not one of those locales, and well, I'm not really buying something though. I don't know. I think they would probably do that too. Oh look, I beat this famous YouTuber and stuff. But who knows? Dan, what do you actually expect, you know? We're here for just to entertain you guys, not to kind of like, you know, one up everybody. And yeah, I'm not really entertaining myself, but it's just like at least, you know, be this guy who can talk while you do stuff as well, you know. That's kind of insane in its own right? But hey, it actually was nice to kind of jump in the competitive scene for a bit, you know, even though it's not really for me as well because again, the game really well. It's not. I don't think it's the game itself. It is just meta tends to change a lot. It tends to adapt. It tends to switch to this and that. So it really doesn't really have a spot to stay on. Oh, maybe I should have done earthquake, but I don't know. I don't know. That was pretty much a poor move on my part. I'm surprised you don't have flash fire at this point. But I'm at least trying to get my own mindset out of it, you know. Yeah, they could be laughing their asses off on my mistakes, but again, it could be not everybody is like that too. You know? You're here just for the game. Then again, I might always try to do my toes on the competitive scene here and there, but then again, I probably won't be doing too well since it is usually just sticking around with one game a lot, and well, not every game is I'm gonna stay around with, you know. Like I won't even stay around with this game this point. Mainly because I really don't want to keep being stuck in one rank all the time, and well, it's gonna be hard to perform on it too. Like it is kind of hard to perform, expecting to kind of do people. Well, I don't know, and you guys expect more of me at this point. Well, probably expect more from this though. Do thing is just a little bit more of yeah, probably some performance design a little bit. You gotta expect us to be slow. I am expecting like trickery. Oh no. Don't have probably an official way to deal with this though. I think I know this one pretty well. No, that stuff is pretty much letting me lose a lot, to be honest. The mobs can start to come out a lot. And to think I got all of that. I don't know what's the best way to switch into, though. Unless that guy is having a tough time because they were, relying on that Aggron. You always gotta need a backup plan at this point. Like, I do think they should, make a backup plan if something goes wrong. Like, it did pretty much make me slow on purpose. Just gotta hope I can survive these attacks, though, and hope things are on my side. And not just taking it out on me, just by delaying a little bit. They just actually left the game though. That's why we pretty much like in delay. They, I don't know. Because they actually didn't make the right call with the crab hammer. I don't know. It's just like this is like someone just left the game out. That ended up being a compilation. Honestly, I really felt bad just whining about losing a little bit, but I actually saw some clips of for champions and people losing their well, let's just say on the same page as me before as well, and strangely say it's at least it's not doesn't feel like no was the only one doing this. Well, at least a little bit. But again, we all felt like what felt like we got underhand at these stuff, but it's all part of the game. There's no like stolen stuff or anything like that. It is just like it's just the game itself too. That's not really the best way to say that. Like we're all part of this like RNG bullshit, You have the best teams, but again, the game could say, I've been like messing up something today, and just going around, tipping each side of the scale, At least I like to think about that too. But it's usually just the best to step away if you're not really feeling it. But I can commend the ones who at least had the most patient, even at that, not really even though they're not really at their best temperament. Like, at least I'd like to be one of those people who can, outright struggle at what every loss they are. And just keep going, Yay. Might as well forget the trick room setup right now. Or not the trick room, Tailwind. I'm gonna move faster a little bit. Unless I suspect my switch in. Damn, they can make it too obvious. Alright. Won't be able to survive this attack, so we'll do Heat Wave again. Up it. Well, you need to protect twice. Man, something off here. There you go. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Goes to some corner. I think at least you could go and try to say Mimikyu or anything. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty neat. At this point, wow. I know I should have supposed to get sound more excited than this, but then again, I just normally usually always should at least lower your expectations a lot, you know. You can't always have it like always so high, because well, unless you are ready for disappointment, you're gonna at least know. Not got a good time. See. Could use the power to sign against them. Or let it go gaily, make a Glalie go boom. Let's come prepare for that, just in case. Probably not the best idea here, unless they get pull out Typhlosion. It's so nice to think as one, isn't it? Mega Glalie. I think you're kind of cool during the RS demo. But ever since I know you only do that, I wish you could have done better. Oh, look at their face too. Alright. I'll set up for the next one too. Let me check your sash too. Crap. We could just put you to sleep for now. Because I don't. Well, I pretty much I do. Hopefully, do that a couple times. Don't think I will do anything on this point too. Oh, what's the funny thing I might do? Can't use Brewery fake out Indium too, anyway. I don't really was the plan. I mean, yeah, it could. I'm hoping once it's fun though. I don't really doubt Dragon will finish you though. Oh well. Can't have everything all perfect and stuff. But not a bad strategy, at least. I guess that this is just a little bit more of... What is the quickest way to rack up wins and get through it? That's probably the whole strategy there, too. Everybody's just like, they want the, you know, the get quick wins tactics. Oh boy. Hey, this is a charmer. At least try to slow down. Best I can do is try to slow down the Garchomp a little bit. Yeah, I think I just gotta go with some handicaps on myself. Maybe not that would work. Got me thinking about that too. And now it's technically stuck using that. Wow. Ah, then again, how you can actually do that too? T, huh? Yep. Nothing really gives you a break. Anyway, huh? Oh wow. Why are they gonna people gonna do silly? You like this? Oh no, it's you're not gonna try. Oh, people just try to stall as much as they can. Let's see at least gonna like be able to make it out to you here too. Oh yeah, at least I managed to make the money to give both Pragma and Tomodachi life. At least I want to try out the demos for a little bit and see how they feel a bit, just in case I have another change of heart. And my confidence if I do stream it or not, it usually just depends on it. Oh, I should have seen that one coming. And at least none of us can use our stuff. Okay. Let me double check and see what my work schedule is tomorrow. Alright. It's gonna be another night shift for me, but not too bad at least. Alright. Woo! At least second in this off as a big win. Oh, I know the temptation. At least I know. Hey, if I get another win, I can actually reach your masters. But nah, that ain't for me. That ain't for me, bruh. I do like this idea of getting people to try the competitive scene a little bit, but then again, no competitive scene is beginner friendly. It's pretty much a die at this point, and something I really don't like most of it too. I really prefer people to be able to kind of like, okay, let's say this: rank battles is the only thing you can get VP on. The casual battles you don't really get any, so. And there are a lot of people who may not play the Pokemon games out there too, so they can't really, rely on Pokemon that can, just catch and bring over, And I'm pretty much adding a lot more money into wherever too, unless that's the whole point too. Get people to buy more of the games. And really a thing too, really. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for crazy for shinies, man. I think I will also try to pull out my own team later on. Maybe I adapt to Winds and Waves, maybe. But again, I'm not really gonna try to kind of at least force myself to. I really never show off this team. But I really want to end high note, man. Whatever. If I lose, that's no problem. That's a whole nother thing with these teams. Adapt or die scenarios. I was gonna do a little bit of casual matching, and that's that. I'll actually also seek out coaching when I do more of these stuff. Hey, you really just outplay yourself. I feel bad. You know, I do still have that shine Duraludon in my Sword and Shield games. But I think I'll at least keep it there. Since pre-evolved form can actually Dynamax or Gigantamax. It could put up a little effort. Well, I gotta use that thing, you know? Anyway, I'm thinking I'll Pokemon out for a while. At least until now, a little bit. Because I had something special for this series for Winds and Waves coming soon. And I think I at least want to try to work around that a little bit, maybe? I don't know. It probably won't be much of a big VTuber event thing, you know? Just something like a retrospective? No. Retrospective is this talking about thing. I'll guess a marathon, in a way. Alright, but I had to time it right. But at least that's all I could say a little bit too, you know? Not too much special about, you know, what we can do or what we can do this and that. It's gonna be replaying every generation from their games from that during that time. So, and I'll guess I'll explain it. So my idea from this Pokemon Marathon was kind of to lead up to Winds and Waves, and this is gonna be just playing each game as they were during the release. So, and we're going to play the definitive versions of said games. So if we're doing Generation 1, it would be Pokemon Yellow. For Generation 2, it would be Crystal. For Generation 3, it'll be Emerald. 4 will be Platinum. We'll decide whether we should play Black and White, either Black and White, and that includes their sequels as well. We'll choose which version of, well, actually that's, well, we'll choose each version from Kingdom Forward too, for with with Black and White and Forward too. So I'll probably make a poll if you know which version you want to see, like Black and White, X and Y, Sun Moon, or we're actually gonna make a four-way, not four-way, like, you know, 4 choices for like Generation 8. No, I think it's 7. My bad. Generation 7. For either just play the story for Sun Moon or play the story for the Ultra Sun Moon, since it can be divisive with how Sun Moon, well, Ultra Sun Moon changed their story from the original versions. Then choosing whether Sword Shield, and choosing whatever Scarlet and Violet. And I think I have to mind the DLC stories as well, but we'll decide on that on meantime. Whether I should play through them all, or just the general story in nature anyway, or just find a way to mix the DLC stories in them as well. So this is kind of like a whole ass playthrough of Pokemon, and I think I want to at least detox myself from Pokemon for a little bit before going back into again too. So that's the best thing I could at least do for myself, at least. And so that way I'm not really burning myself out from the series in a way. It's a series that I grew up with along with my cousins in a way. A lot of them are not really into this stuff anymore as I do, but it does have a certain memory to it. You know, watch the show, play some of the games. I think it's just like, you know, I guess something we could all bond on at the time in a way. In fact, I tell you guys this, but I do have a family who's still holding most of the Pokemon cards everybody had collected during that time. It's actually one of my cousins, and now one of my families still holds it now. And it's third way. There probably a day we'll probably sell it all to at least get some future financial troubles, or this is something we can just let go by the time we're old. Or heck, could be someone's or at least a future generation's like welfare a little bit. It could be that too. Really enough. Anyway, I hope you guys are not too disappointed with me dropping this session a little bit too. It is just I may not be able to, you know, commit myself to stream this game daily, or can recommit to kind of at least reach over to it while having to kind of like make myself to more in the more metaphone where I feel like I'm the asshole here, you know? And I really don't at least want to put myself on that too. I know some people have a creative way to get around that, but I actually don't want to feel like I'm gonna be stuck in a loop here. And technically we are stuck in a loop. We may have some few wins to push us in, but then again, it is a uphill battle. Well, uphill, downhill, because again, I can't always think twice ahead. And I'm not really the thinking type. Well, thinking, but also do. Think and do. Sometimes think, sometimes do. Fair enough. I have a sister whose birthday falls on this day, and today is considered May the 4th be with you with the Star Wars. I wonder if people joke about that too. Happy birthday, and may the Force be with you. But let me throw that away a little bit now and say my goodbyes for today for now. No, just because we'll be back. I think I'll give myself Tuesday off because of work. So Wednesday we'll be back. I do know where you need to probably go. And hopefully we won't be too lost, you know. Anyway, I do have ideas if we do finish Pizza Tower early at this point. And yeah. And before the ad break, so I want to say this. Thank you for watching this session. I hope it won't be too mad for when we stop. But don't worry, I don't think it's something we could do play here and there too. But as always, I'll see you guys next time, and take care of yourself. We see you guys then.